see our faces we're on.
There you go.
Here we are.
Here we are.
How-
Welcome to
No,
What's New.
that's
We
not
have
today.
a house full of Girl Scouts and we have a house full, period.
This isn't live.
Hey, Charlie, I think you got a recording on.
Yeah, you all have different clothes on.
We have different clothes on the TV.
Yeah, we're not on.
That's what's new.
The September 12th.
That's what's new.
Quick change artist right here.
Oh, maybe we should just talk.
I don't know. I don't know what's happening.
Oh, yeah.
Charlie, you want to
There we go. There we go, Charlie.
We were the quick change artist.
Good job, Charlie.
Is that right?
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Welcome.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. We're on.
Okay, now we start all over. Welcome to What's New tonight. We have a house full of guests, and I'm going to let Iris start with telling you who they are and introduce them.
Okay, we'll start with Roseanne and I don't know you other girls, I'm sorry.
I'm Jonna.
Shauna
Amanda.
and Amanda. And they are scout leaders. And they have their troop with them over here too. So you're going to be really entertained tonight. And then we have Nicole French and Martha Riesinger also from
Nicole is from
the from the candy shop, sweet
Yes.
things. And then we
Candy
have
store.
Martha from, what are you talking about tonight?
Well,
Fairboard?
we're talking about the
Fairboard?
circus that's coming to town.
Oh, the circus,
good.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then,
You always got good things to talk about. So. Okay, so Roseanne, you and your girls can
Go right ahead.
take
Okay.
off.
Well, we're with Cadet Troop 2624, and we are here tonight mainly to promote Girl Scout Information Night. It is this Sunday, September 30th at St. John Elementary in the cafeteria. In the cafeteria from 2 o'clock to 4 o'clock. So anyone in the county, doesn't matter what school you attend, homeschool, you can come to this event and learn a little bit about what Girl Scouts do and what's involved in registering for Girl Scouts. You don't have to attend the event. You can go right on Girl Scouts of Eastern Missouri's website and register. But we want everybody to come out, and some of our girls will be there. Girl Scouts, daisies, brownies, juniors, the younger levels. There'll also be girls there that they can meet and see what Girl Scouts is all about.
Well, that's great. Yep. So what are your girls going to do tonight?
Well, we can start out by, some of them may not, but they can tell you what maybe their favorite part of being a Girl Scout. Most of the girls that are, I think all of our girls have been in Girl Scouts since they were daisies. So daisies is kindergarten and first grade. Brownies is second and third. Juniors is fourth and fifth grade. And then cadets is after that. So while you're in your middle school years, you're a cadet. We have one girl who's getting ready to bridge to a senior. She just started high school. So right now we're all cadets, so they're all in middle school. They have been in Girl Scouts since they were daisies.
Great.
Katie, who is on the end, and Chase over here, raise your hands so they know who you are, Chase. They have been, this is Troop 2624, and Katie and Chase have been with 2624 from the get-go. Some of the other girls may have started out in different troops and then came to us, or came to us a year after the troop was already started. So we have two founders here, Katie and Chase, that have been with it the whole time. So we've had a lot of years together. It's been really fun watching them grow up. They used to be so little and so sweet, and now they're in middle school. But
They're talkative.
we want everyone to come out to information night so they can experience the things that these girls have, because it has been a lot of fun. These ladies have been with me the whole time too, as co-leaders in the troop, and we've become really good friends. So it's not just about the girls, it's about the neat experience
The
as an
camaraderie,
adult
yeah.
also. So my favorite part has been watching the girls grow up, the friends that they've become, and just, we do all sorts of things, and they all get along so well.
Okay, Roseanne,
That's great.
what did they do as a scout troop?
you go into your meeting.
Mhm.
What do you do?
Well, we do all sorts of things. A meeting can range from going to do something in town, going to visit one of the shops or the restaurants or something. A lot of troops are only active through the school year. We're active all year long. So all summer long, we're going on trips and we're getting out and about and doing things. So at a meeting, we could work on a badge. We could do a service project.
How do you work on a
community
badge?
service. Well, it depends on what the badge is. If it's a cooking badge, we'll maybe go to the high school fax room and prepare a meal and then eat it at the end. If it's a first aid badge, we'll have a nurse come in and talk to them, make first aid kits. So there's all different sorts of badges and different things that the girls can do to earn.
And depending on what level, whether it's daisies or as it goes up to cadet, it changes kind of what they do and the difficulty levels, because as they get older, they're expected to do a little bit more. It's all geared around, though, learning the values of Girl Scouts and learning, about our community and things like that. So it's really good things for them to do.
And community service and the history. We went on a train trip to Jeff City.
Did you?
Not this summer, but the summer before last, and it was phenomenal. We really have some really great leaders. I'm just a parent and helper. I'm just saying.
Well,
I'm just a parent and helper, and we have great leaders.
These girls are actually getting ready. In the summer of 2020, we are going to take a trip to Savannah, Georgia. Savannah, Georgia
That's the
is
headquarters.
the home of Juliet Gordon Lowe, who put Girl Scouts together. So her home is there, and there's other things to do. So we're going to start raising money now, and then in the summer of 2020, we're headed to Savannah.
That's a
beach.
beautiful place, you guys.
Yeah, so we can go and let each one of them maybe say what their favorite part is. If they don't want to say, maybe just tell them what your first name is and.
Yeah, they can introduce themselves.
Go ahead.
But speak up, because we have a terrible
Yeah, the mic
acoustics
is way
in
up here.
I can do that.
We might have to let them
My favorite part is
Stand up.
My favorite part is probably the trips that we go on and getting out of the town and going different places.
Where's your favorite place?
All of them. I
Just
gone to the train
everywhere.
trip. That was really fun.
Yeah.
So.
So you look like you're open to anything.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And it is hard because with her being at home with me, I'll be like, well, what do you think about this? Oh yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
My favorite part of Girl Scouts is kind of making new friends and helping the community.
Can we get some names?
I'm Hannah, and my favorite part is probably the trips that we go on because they're educational.
Good answer.
My name is Scarlett, and my favorite part about Girl Scouts is going camping because I love the outdoors. And I love going hiking and canoeing.
Cool.
My name is Chase, and my favorite part of Girl Scouts is when we do archery and we go camping.
Is what, huh?
Archery.
Archery.
Okay.
I'm Peyton, and I just really like all the activities you do at camping, like canoeing and the dodgeball game you play there.
And zip lining, they all went zip lining, or several of them did, and rock climbing and things
Oh,
like
how
that.
cool. Yeah. So what got you ladies interested in Scouts?
Well, I was a Girl Scout briefly as a child, and I always regretted that I didn't stay in it longer, because I liked the things that they got to do and that I saw other girls doing, and so I just wanted my girls to be a part of that. I'm also not a big outdoor person, like going hiking and canoeing and archery is not something I would do on my own. So I wanted my girls to go and be exposed to that. And so when that flyer came home for Girl Scout Information Night, when Chase was in kindergarten, I said, let's try it. And so that's exactly what we want parents to do. Come in and talk to us about it, learn more about it, and realize it's not that we're going to ask them to do a million things. We want them involved, but it's really just an opportunity for the girls to come in, learn more about it, spark some interest, and then hopefully join.
What about you, Roseanne?
Well, Katie came home from school with the flyer, and said that we had to go do it. So we went and signed up, and I actually,
And all of a sudden you were a leader. Huh?
well, we started with the troop, but I wasn't
She
the
and I were
original.
both parents originally.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
okay.
leader that started the troop ended up moving out of town, so I took over. But
Oh, okay.
Katie wanted to do it, and I was a Girl Scout when I was younger, and my mom was my leader, and I was in it till my first year in middle school. And it was really fun, and I do like the outdoors, and I like to go camping, and I like to go hiking, and I like to do all of that. So we have been to camp quite a bit. Not so much here lately, but they are in middle school now. So we have one girl that's not here with us tonight, Drew, and that is because she plays golf for high school. So, you know, now that they're getting older, they're starting to do
More
so
activities.
much more that it's getting a little harder to plan a weekend overnight. But we'll work around their schedules and figure it out so that they're able to stay in Scouts. But it's very rewarding as an adult
Right.
volunteer.
Okay,
Yeah.
can someone
What
get a
about
hold
you?
of one of you?
At the information night, we'll be there to offer, but if they cannot make it, they can do one of two things. They can call Girl Scouts of Eastern Missouri, and they'll give them more information. They can visit the website, and they can join right online. As far as locally, they can either get a hold of Roseanne Ani, or I'm Jonna Beckett, and I'm at school, so they can reach me through St. John Elementary, either one of us. But pretty much there's information out there available for them to look and find what they need.
And I was in scouting all my life until I was
You're still
too
scouting?
old. And then I decided, okay, it's
Well,
time
you
to...
can. There are lifetime
time-
members.
I know there
So,
is,
and there
yeah.
are volunteers that stay with it
Right.
after
right.
the girls graduate from
Yeah.
high school. So Katie is this. We have 3 different levels. So I have 7th, 8th, and 9th
Ninth
grade.
grade. Mhm.
So when Katie graduate, what? Is she? Yeah. Okay. So when Katie graduates from high school, we'll still have a few that are in for one more
Right.
year. So I'll have that
Exactly.
other
yeah.
year. But there's adult volunteers that stay with it, and they
Right.
volunteer at camp and volunteer
Right.
for the council. So we're part of Girl Scouts of Eastern Missouri. So our council is actually up in headquarters in St. Louis.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, so to
Yeah, I
do-
think that's where we were when I was there.
Yeah, we've been for a while, so,
And we're the farthest point south, so there's
Yes.
another council that starts in like Perry County
Yeah.
and so forth.
yeah.
Yeah, I started in Brownies myself and went all the way through up to a senior scout. And then when my kids started, and when Cindy got old enough, then I was a leader for many years, and then I was a leader trainer for quite a while. So scouting has always been in there.
Mm-hmm.
Then all of a sudden I thought, oh, that's enough of that.
I'm sure we'll get to that point
Yes, yes.
eventually, but right now, and these are really, even though they're older, you tend to lose some of the girls once they get into middle school
Right.
because they are so busy. But that is also when you get into earning the top 3
Right,
awards, which is the bronze, the silver, and the gold.
right.
And I think all of these girls earned the bronze that are here, and then the 2 on the end over here actually just earned their silver award.
Wonderful.
So,
Great.
and we know the others are planning it. They have until they finish middle school to do it, so they have a while. And then they'll go on to the gold award. And by earning all those awards and staying in Girl Scouts for the full 13 years, you're eligible for scholarships and
Wow.
different
Okay.
awards. So it pays to stay with it,
Right,
even though it gets harder the older you get.
right. So you girls, what made you join Scouts to begin with? What enticed you?
Anybody?
Anybody got an answer?
Katie?
It
Well, I don't
sounds fun.
It's been a while, huh?
They were all pretty young. They were in kindergarten, but I know that some of them they joined because they were friends or they just heard things about it at school. So I think that's
Okay.
kind of why they joined later. And then we have some who
Charlotte wants to say something. I can tell.
She wants to say something.
When we lived in Kentucky when I was 3, my mom was a Girl Scout troop leader for my
Oh, okay.
sister, so I always wanted to go camping with them. And then when we moved to St. John, I got signed up for Girl Scouts.
Yeah.
Sounds good. That's great. Amanda?
Yeah.
Have you got anything to say now?
Oh, I'm reliving my childhood through my daughter. I'm just saying. I've never been on a train trip, and I've never been to Savannah, and I've never been a lot of the different events that we've done. It's like reliving my childhood that I never got to experience.
She just giggles her way through everything.
Yeah, I do.
Which one is your daughter?
13.
Which one?
13. She's Hannah.
She could.
Yeah. My mini-me. My mini-me.
Yeah, she is a mini-me.
But yeah, I love it. And we have a very active troop. And like I said, our leaders are phenomenal. And I know, yeah, and the girls are happy. They're very, very good girls. I mean, they're very good girls. And they get along with each other.
We are
It's just
very
good.
lucky.
We're
Yes,
very
you
blessed.
are very lucky.
Very blessed.
You are very lucky.
Hang in there, Katie.
She had to say something.
And you meant to say what about your leader and your leader?
You are amazing.
Oh, yeah.
And you're my mom.
So she's an amazing mom and leader.
Yes. She's a good multitasker.
Well, Katie's dad is very involved with Girl Scouts
Yes.
too. He is, all the summer trips we take, he's right there with us.
Yeah.
And he enjoys it, but we also like having him there because he's the one that, oh, we're going to that restaurant. We get to the restaurant, they have the table ready for us because he just called and made the reservation. When we came home on the trip from Jeff City, the train stopped and they're like, we need the Girl Scouts first. We were like, I didn't pay for special boarding. He talked to them when we got on the train that morning, and then we had it's like our own private car almost, you know, so
Oh, how
it's nice to take him, but it's also nice, you know, if one of us have car trouble or something like that.
Exactly.
He's with us. So it's not just for moms, it's for dads.
Right.
We have a troop that had a dad as a leader for several years. So dads are welcome to register, anyone over 18. So it's open to both.
Right.
Yep, so make sure you come out to information night. And again, if you can't make it, if you go to Girl Scouts of Eastern Missouri's website, if you just search it online.
And what
Okay.
night is that again?
It's Sunday from 2 to 4 at the elementary school.
This coming Sunday.
September 30th.
September 30th.
And it's at St. Genevieve Elementary, but all schools are welcome, you know, Bloomsdale, parochial schools,
Homeschool.
homeschool, everyone's welcome.
All right. Anything else, girls?
Anything else? You girls want to say something? Anybody?
Join Girl Scouts.
There you go. Katie says, join the Girl Scouts.
And starting October 6th, the girls start their fall sales where they sell peanuts and
Candy.
Candies,
candy,
magazines.
yeah, things like that. So that starts October 6th. And so your Girl Scouts here in St. Genevieve County may ask you, they make great Christmas presents. Everyone loves the honey roasted peanuts, so notice I'm not mentioning the candy. But these girls will be selling also, and again, we're starting our fundraising for our Savannah trip, which is going to cost quite a bit, so we got a lot of money to raise.
Well,
So, thank you for having us on.
well, thank you for
Well,
coming.
golly, thank you so
Anytime.
much.
Yeah, anytime you want to entertain, come on.
Well, there you go.
They'll get the band and the song ready for next time.
For Christmas, okay. That's fine. We'll let you know
Nice
when
little
it
Christmas
is.
song. Yes.
I think I'll pass on that one.
Yeah, I think you will.
I think I will.
It
Thank
would
you.
be great to have them. We'd love to have some of those girls. Because we have a Christmas program with just music. That's what we have. Uh-huh.
Okay, well, we'll make them practice a little bit, and then we'll think about it.
Okay, well,
Thank you.
Well, thank
so
you,
much.
guys.
Thank
Yeah.
you for being here.
And you have a wonderful evening.
You too.
And you girls look so nice with all your badges and things. Yeah.
Thanks, everyone.
Look like you really work hard.
And there goes our room full of roses out the door. Okay, who's next? Martha or Nicole?
Live audience, I don't care. Do you want to talk about your?
Do you mind?
Yeah, no, go ahead.
Come over here, Mark. Okay, so
Got all the
what
time
I'm here
here.
is, I forgot, it's gonna be the Frightening Fun at the fairgrounds too. That's our Halloween night.
Yeah.
So I forgot to say that a while ago. I was hoping the other ones could come. Rachel's working, and I guess Melissa had other things that she couldn't. So I'm going to try to do this. So the Frightening Fun at the fairgrounds, it's going to be, they're using the barn like they did last year. And I'm telling you, Rachel and her husband, or her family, are phenomenal when it comes on putting this. If anybody, I mean, if you want to do that kind of stuff. I went in it
No
during
lie.
the day when it wasn't, all that.
Scary.
Yeah, scary stuff.
I don't
So I
like
got
that
to see
scary
all the
stuff.
stuff not really work a whole lot, but, because I didn't really care to. But I had a parent last year, she was standing outside with me, and the one little girl said, "Mom, you got to go in." And she said, "No, I'll stand right out here, you go in." And did. Well, they come out, they were so excited, got her to go in there, and she came out and she said, "I'm really glad I went in."
Oh,
So,
good.
what's really neat about it is that we have this, I mean, I really thought it was really good. I mean, I don't know what the big ones are in St. Louis, and I don't know how much they cost. I know they're expensive. So for us to be able to put on something like that, I think it's, okay. It costs, well, we don't have how much it costs on here. But I think it's $5. I think that's what it was last year.
$5.
Yeah,
I think
$5
that's,
again. I think that's what it was. But anyway, they have these coffins, and they have people that come out of the coffins, and all these.
Their chainsaws.
Chainsaw. Oh, that's at the end. That's at the end, girl. And I'm telling you, it's at the end. And he's out at the, like, they're getting ready to walk this one way, and it kind of leads into but it's the ending, and you're walking out, and they don't know that.
Don't give it away.
And anyway, I'm telling you, no kidding. I'm telling you, you should have, at the end, all these kids come running out and screaming. It was so fun. But, like I said, it's for something for us to be able to have.
That's
nice
great,
thing.
because a lot of people just really like that a lot.
It does, and.
Yeah, and it draws a big crowd, doesn't it?
It does. Oh,
it
yes.
does.
They've done real well last year. It's going to be on Friday. It starts in October, Friday and Saturday, the 19th and 20th, 26th and 27th. Teen and adult 7 to midnight, and kids 6 to 9. And then Sunday, the 28th, is teen and adult from 6 to 9, and kids 5 to 8. Then Halloween night, teen and adults 7 to 11, and kids 5 to 8. And then they're going to have a children's costume contest. That's going to be on Halloween night from, that one will be at 8 o'clock, okay. And then they're going to have lots of candy and lots of scares for everyone. That's what they're planning on doing. Now, the 27th, I think that's a Saturday.
Yes,
Is
it's
it?
Rural Heritage Day.
Okay, oh yeah, okay. They're gonna have it that night, and then that's gonna be our last lawnmower race.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
And in the last year, all the guys, I think it was the week before Halloween was last year's. I'm not sure what day it was, but anyway, they, all the drivers for the kids brought candy. So
Oh.
all the kids that were at the races, they wanted them to come down like at a halftime type thing. Anyway, they brought them all down, and they all got to take their bags and walk around the little cars.
Oh, isn't
And
that
so it
cool?
was really neat, and the kids really enjoyed that. But most of all, the race guys really enjoyed that. So in our
They dress up
races,
like zombies.
no.
I should suggest that for this year. Have haunted lawnmower races.
You know what, that would be fun. You know what, we could do, well, they're having, actually, our next race is this Saturday night, so that might
Oh,
be
yeah.
something.
There you go.
So, I mean, the lawnmower races are really going over. We've got new things for next year. They're starting to do something different with the track, but if you look at the track today, and it turned out last week, or no, was it 2 weeks ago?
The week when it
rained
was
so hard?
all,
I'm not lying, guys, it looked like a river up there. That's how deep the water was. And we didn't think we didn't think it was ever going to get done, but I'm telling you what, Jason Falk, Dustin Schwartz, Keith, Mike Merritt, I don't want to forget anybody, David Kranick, oh please, I don't want to forget anybody, but I know those were Jason and Keith, Jason, Keith, and Dustin, they were up there.
They drained it and dried it.
They drained it, and I'm telling you, it was, I mean, the racers love our track, and I think it's because Keith and those guys love putting this on.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got...
And they banked it more, didn't they?
Oh, and they banked it, yes. So here they've got all this going, and now we've got people that are sponsoring. Now last race we had, it was sponsored, oh my gosh, I don't want to forget these names either. Isn't that awful? I know.
No, it's not awful. It was
local
sponsored.
businesses that
Yeah.
sponsor?
Some local businesses,
Yeah.
yes.
Do they sponsor the racers, or they just sponsor the entire race?
No, what they did was, we had Nichols from Farmington started it. His two boys race. And
Oh, so it's people from all over?
it's all,
racing
yes,
these?
they're
Oh.
all over, yes. We had some that came from, it was either Kentucky or Tennessee that we had come. I mean, they come from all over, and I'm telling you guys, if you see these little Sprint, they look like Sprint, and these are little kids. Some of these are little kids driving this. This little girl, I think her grandma told me she was 11, driving that thing around, and they go 45,
Oh, my goodness.
50 miles an hour. I mean, they're going around that track like crazy.
I don't really understand. You say sponsors now, like
Oh.
Nicole said, is this a sponsor for one vehicle
No.
or is just?
What I meant was, what they do is, well, I want to get back to the Nichols guys. He started it. And what it is he wanted to know how many people came through that one night. And it happened to be, we had 100 and something. It was one of the first nights. So we had like 100 and something people that came. So, and that's $3 to get in. So he decided the next race that we had, they were going to sponsor it. Sponsor that race, meaning they were going to pay for the $300, they paid $300, and then everybody got to come in free. So if it was more people, that was okay. You know, it was just that they sponsored the race. So that's what I mean by sponsoring it.
Oh, okay.
They paid for the premium for people to
If
come
I
in.
went there at one race and if somebody was sponsoring, then I could just go in.
You get free. And if not, it costs $3. And then then they have refreshment or concession stands, yeah, and they're not expensive. We don't, we just try to make a little extra money, so, and Kim does a great job at that, so, we have that, and then that's what we're trying to do, is put that in with the frightening night that time, so we can all get together then. So, I mean, we're kind of looking forward to it, and then, Rachel had a sponsorship paper that if any local business wanted to sponsor them in giving, and then there is sponsorships, they have different names, so it's like Dracula, Frankenstein, the Mummy, and Casper. She's sending letters like this out to businesses, but I mean, if anybody likes it and wants to see it come back and bigger and better, she is taking donations, and it's Rachel Allen, and it's 399 Washington Street, St. Genevieve, Missouri. So she's
What does that sponsorship money go towards? Like the decorations?
buying new stuff.
Oh, okay.
So when she first started last year, just the stuff that they had, I thought was amazing. And so we just told her what we did as the fair board, instead of, she was going to pay us a certain percentage. It wasn't much, but just enough to pay for the electric and stuff like that. But last year we waived that so that she could take that money and then go and buy some more stuff for this year. So then there's this, I don't know who the guy is, but he had a big haunted house somewhere in St. Louis. Well, he wanted to get out of it. So he asked her if she wanted to buy his stuff. So she's looking into buying that. And I'm telling you, some of that stuff he had, oh my gosh.
What is the stuff?
Like mummies.
Costumes.
Oh, no, these are life-size
I'm
mummies.
sorry.
I mean, I'm not talking
I
about
thought
little
you were
bit.
talking about the tract and the money that goes into the tract.
She's talking about the
Oh.
haunted house again.
I'm
Oh,
sorry, I'm
okay.
going around in circles. aren't
Keep
I?
up, Jean.
See? Hello, Jean.
It all
I'm
comes-
sorry, I'm just getting two. I'm putting these two together, and I really should be probably, because they are separate. The races are separate.
Yes.
But just for the one night, the 27th, that'll be the race, the fair board is having those, and then, but
So
like I
what do you use the money for? You said to buy stuff, you said a while ago for the racetrack. What do you use on repairs and things like that? or-
So the money that we make during the racing, that money gets put back in to the racetrack. So if they need,
Demo
chalk,
derby
it-
track that they
yeah,
race
it's
on?
a demo.
derby track?
So it's, all these
Understand.
people are doing this on their own time. So it's
Yeah.
not, they're not getting paid for any of it.
And what, the prizes, do they win any money or just statues?
We had people that donated last two races, I know for sure, well, even more. This Nichols Construction from Farmington brought in all kinds of gift cards. And they did that. Last time we had, I'm thinking it's right at $200 worth of gift cards that were given out during halftime. And then they have, some businesses donated stuff, so they had that to give out too. Now, that's, the worst part about it is, we don't want people to think that's gonna be every time, because
Yeah.
we don't have the money to do that. We're just trying to put, what the whole race thing is to have something for the family to go to. Something
Fun.
cheap enough, fun to go and watch these guys.
Sounds great.
That's the whole thing we're not trying to, all we're trying to do when it comes to that kind of stuff is pay for what, like the electric and the water and the stuff that we have to have for the field.
You're paying too much for
But let
your
me tell
water,
you, electric
girl.
and water, that right there's enough. But, I mean, our goal was just, we've had that fairgrounds forever, and it was only used for the fair. We never was using it for anything else.
Sure.
So our new president, he thought that if we could try to utilize that more. And now we're getting, we've got some different things and.
Sounds like fun.
And we're hoping, they're talking about now doing maybe a horseshoe tournament. Start horseshoes up there or something. Something that we can use that.
Sure,
We're trying to
crowd.
we're hoping to get maybe something, and then like a car show, a big car show, plus something for the kids, like rides or something. And I'm telling you, we've been looking and working really hard to try to find a really good fair. I got fair on my carnival. I got circus and carnival and fair on my mind, but a good carnival, and it's a little tough. We've had 2 or 3 of them tell us, I think they've really been good, because they had we're wanting like a fair, like the old time carnival, where you have the
Sure,
Ferris
the
rides
rides
and
and
all
stuff.
these, but it's tough getting those, because they're going to these big cities where they make more money. This one told us if they couldn't make 40,000, that they couldn't come.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, well, guess what? That's a little tough for us,
So long. It's been
So,
good to know
and
you.
that's the problem. There's some of them that would come, but we have to guarantee them so much money.
Sure.
And, maybe in the next 2 years, we could do that. The last ones we had, they were okay. They just don't bring the rides that we want. We can't get those.
Just build your own Ferris wheel.
Absolutely, absolutely. So with that being said, then I want to talk about, now this it's on my phone because I didn't have a paper. we are going to have a circus, and it's coming to town on the, what's this, let's see, 5th, 6th, 7th, or 8th? Is that a Monday? The 8th. I think
The
8th. 8th is Monday.
8th is a Monday.
October the 8th. And
Of this
October?
month?
October 8th.
Mhm. So it's only in a week, and I was expecting a lot more,
Notice?
I expected more signs and stuff up by now, you know?
Yeah.
They've been selling tickets up at the middle school at St. John, and they've been, they sold some tickets out at the Country Mart and Jack's over the weekend. But the, you know, if it's just at St. John, it's gonna be tough for all the people around. So I have to get hold of Melissa, and we gotta get this out. I mean, it has to be in the paper this week,
Okay,
or,
we don't go very far, but right this minute, we'll set the date and the cost for the tickets. And
Yes.
tell them right over the TV, right now.
absolutely. Okay, so we're gonna have a circus, and it's gonna be October the 8th, up at the fairgrounds. And ages 2 to 12 is $7 before the day. And after, or the day of the circus, it's going to be $8. 65 and older is the same as the 2 and 12, $7 and $8. Then 12 and up is $10. And the day of the circus, it's going to be $13. So it's $3 more. Let me see if there was any, a little bit. Okay, so October the 8th, there's going to be 2 shows, one at 5 and one at 7:30. Okay. That's all they got written down.
And
for
it'll
me.
be at the fairgrounds?
This will be at the fairgrounds, yes. There'll be plenty of parking.
And like myself, I don't know anybody at the school.
Well,
What if I wanted a ticket?
This is, I mean, that's something that's.
Just
she
pick
never
up the
said
phone and
anything.
call the school.
Yeah, pick up the middle schools, 4,500, 883-4500. Well, I shouldn't tell you that, it's most, well, they were selling, the middle school would know.
That's what, yeah.
How they could get them.
Are they not selling them over the phone?
No.
Okay. So only in
I'll probably
person?
get in trouble.
No, but that's for.
All right, Melissa, I'm gonna get in trouble for this.
But they can call the middle
Information.
school for
They
more
can call Melissa.
information.
Information.
Absolutely. Or they could get a hold, if they know Melissa Otto, and if she's got a regular phone, they could use her phone. But it's Melissa Otto. So she would be the one that you would contact. Hopefully, though, this week, that there'll be something in the paper and they'll have more signs up. Actually, we were told that there was going to be signs, that the circus was going to be doing all the advertising, but we just haven't
Well,
seen
that's
anything.
still,
That's only a week away. Well, I'm
like
sorry, it's a
2
week and a half.
-ish, yeah, a week and a half.
Yeah, today's
you'll have to
Wednesday,
really
so that's
advertise
a week and a half.
next week.
And I'm sure they will. I'm
Get it
sure
in
they
there.
will.
Is it in the community calendar?
I'm hoping, you know what, I wish I would've got, I didn't get the paper today.
Yeah, I looked at it, but I don't remember seeing
And,
it. Yeah.
and where they say where things are gonna happen and stuff like that, and see a thing about it.
I was expecting something bigger. I mean, a pretty good ad, not maybe a
Yeah.
big half-page ad, but I was expecting something that would be.
Of course, when I look at it, I'm just kind of, listen, go back, it takes me a week to read it, so.
If you guys have any information about that, get it to Dina Kreitler at the
Oh,
chamber.
Dina,
Does
yeah,
she have any
absolutely.
of that?
There's Ricky's
She's
dad.
She
sending,
might.
she's sending out, she sends out a Monday
Right.
mailer.
Right.
So get it
Yes,
to
I mean,
her as soon as you can,
I-
and she
I
can
will.
probably put that
Good,
in their
good.
Monday mailer.
Okay.
That'll go out on the
See,
first.
just talking about
So-
it, just talking about you
Well,
and
do
the
you know, well,
races.
the only thing is, do you know, there's no advertising.
What do you know?
Yet,
For the
on
carnival.
the circus.
Of the circus.
They know they have been out and about at Country Mart. I have seen them personally doing advertisement for that, selling tickets.
But
That's about
but that's, where can I tell them to go and get tickets?
it. Middle school.
I
Middle
told them
school.
that, but I'm not sure.
That's what she told us at that one meeting.
She's,
Are we on
she
air
said to
yet?
Yes.
call the middle school?
Yes, yeah, go middle school, then they
Okay.
will be out Country Mart and throughout other stores
And Miss
selling them.
Melissa's not in charge of this?
Yes, miss, yeah. Sorry, I was at school, taking class.
And then
That's what
she
we
has a
heard.
play coming up too at school, doesn't she?
Yes.
And when is that, do you know? No, I don't know either.
It's probably on the school's
School's
calendar.
website.
online.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's on the school website.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I
You
don't
do have a place to get tickets other than just meals?
They will sell them as, on the day of the show too.
Oh,
Up there
they
at
will.
5 o'clock and at 7
Yeah,
o'clock
they're told
show.
that, but they're higher.
Yes, they're higher, yes.
Yeah.
I gave them
wanna
those
go
Pre-sales is
beforehand.
I gave them all the prices.
Okay.
But that's,
Wow, why did I come then?
Huh? She's
Wow.
done a very good
I
job.
ran.
You should have
No,
heard
you
her
could
talk
stay, but I
about the
gotta
races.
leave.
She really
But-
did a lot of explaining on the
Well, that's good.
racetrack and
yeah, the
everything.
races. by
Yeah,
golly, I
we
told
was,
them it didn't
we
look
got
like
a
a
races
riverside.
coming this Saturday again, so I was up there pumping some rain off of it today. At least maybe Mother Nature helped us water the track for us, so.
Yeah, they did. I mean, she did this morning, didn't she?
Yeah.
Pretty
She
good.
did, said she had, the money you make helps to pay the electric and the water bill. I told her
Yeah.
she was paying too much for her water.
Paying too much for
Yeah,
the water.
a couple weeks ago too, yeah. But, no, we're just looking forward to doing what we can for our community.
If you want to explain a little bit more about what the sponsorship is? I thought I did, but I'm not.
I think
no.
it, no, I
Did I do
understand
okay?
it.
Okay, okay. I mean, that's what it is. I
That's
just-
fine.
You know how sometimes you have to say it in different words?
Yeah, just helps.
His old head to
Right,
get it.
right.
No,
So,
I think
and
very
then,
clear.
let's see, and then we'll come back on again because in October, or in December, we're gonna have a fair
Yeah.
Christmas. We have that every year. and-
Yeah,
Christmas
feel
at
free
the
to
fair.
come in whenever you have
Anytime.
events, come in and
Then
let
we'll
us know.
host some other private events up there also.
We had a wedding up there last weekend. It was really, I'm telling
In the
you
youth
guys.
building?
In
Yes.
the youth building. We just had it painted by Dean Famistock. Done a great job.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, it was.
Was that
they
wedding
used-
this weekend?
Last
Last weekend?
Last
weekends ago,
weekend.
yeah,
They used the gazebo
for
to
the
get
wedding.
married.
Oh, how cool.
And they had that, and so the bride and her dad walked like the big doors. They had
Threshold.
that decorated, and then they walked down, and then where the, I got a picture, I can show you that. Then, right there at the end of the gravel, they made a walkway,
Yeah.
and had that, it was really nice,
Yeah,
really,
we-
really nice.
So everything went off good?
Went great.
Good.
Yeah, went great.
But
Hot.
that's something right there, that it is open for rental
Absolutely,
and such for
yes.
your
Yep.
weddings and things.
Weddings.
Anything, any kind of birthdays,
uh,
anniversary parties, union meetings, whatever.
You have a lot of auctions there too, don't you?
Oh, yes.
We got one coming up this month.
October 21st.
Mhm.
Yep.
And our haunted house, I was down there today, walking around in it. It's gonna be bigger than it was last year, so.
They're starting to work on it already?
Yes,
Oh, yes.
yes, yeah, they're
Yeah,
looking
she
for
said they
volunteers
had,
and all
yeah.
that, and they're up there right now working on it, so.
Uh-huh,
cool.
yeah. Elise
Yeah.
was telling
So
us.
They wanted to start at the beginning of September, which normally they did last year. But
But we had-
because we had the wedding booked,
Yeah.
they could only start the day after.
Didn't want a corpse in the middle of the
Right,
crowd.
absolutely.
Yep,
But
so.
it's, we're trying to, and all the money that we make, we try to add something and do something different, either with the fairgrounds or try to bring in something or whatever. We go every year to a convention, carnival.
Yeah.
Well, you might as well say.
Fair
it's
festival.
Fair festival.
Yeah.
And that's kind of where we look for the
Convention.
carnivals and stuff like that. But,
So.
I mean, because we had a circus that was, that we were gonna get, but we wasn't sure, we wanted to make sure. Now, I will say this about this circus, it's not gonna have animals. It's gonna be like the other kind, the switch.
How they used to do before, back in the old days, they used elephants, pull up the tents and all that. This is all, everything by human this time.
Like a bearded lady.
Yeah.
Something, well, it's gonna be
Sword
on that
swallowing
kind of
and
stuff.
all
They
that
don't.
stuff.
Are they gonna have trapeze, sorry?
Yes.
Yeah, the humans and
I'm not
animals.
sure.
Yeah, I looked it up after I found the name of the company. It's Miller Brother Keller. You know, I looked it all up and pretty good. I mean, they changed some things due to the animals, you know, cruelty and all that, you know, abuse and all that. They really got hammered on all that stuff, you know, so they had to change it up a little bit, so make it all. And,
It's not like you really hurt those animals.
Yeah.
And I don't mean to be mean because I love animals, but, you know, this is for entertainment.
People get a little bit overboard.
Right.
I remember
Yeah.
watching the elephants, they would try to
Everybody
get out
would-
of their, you know, come away, they'd walk up and back, and they weren't chained. And finally, they'd say, well, all right, come on. Boy, they'd just walk real fast up and back up to that tent post.
Yes.
And, you know, they,
Yeah. they were
so.
good. Okay.
It's nice to keep them in up there all the time.
Do what?
Something's always going on.
Well,
Yeah, we try
what
to.
they're
We
trying.
wanna keep it busy. It's just sitting there. And
Well, and we just need
We,
more volunteers. If anybody wants
Yeah.
to be involved with something, we can always use them.
they don't have
That
to
way-
be on the board. They
No.
just be volunteer, a committee member, or whatever.
They want to help us
Uh,
out one weekend, if they got something they don't have to do, then come and help us.
Is there someone they should contact about that? Do you have a
They could
Facebook
do-
page?
Oh, we do have a Facebook.
We got a
Yeah.
Facebook page. It's San Genevieve County Fairgrounds, and they could call me. My number is 573-535-4782. I'm the president of the board. and
What's your name?
Keith Skaggs. Yes. So,
Thank you for, I'll talk to Dina tomorrow. And let her know that.
So if you guys have nothing else, well.
I don't.
to
I
a cold.
actually have a
I'm
granddaughter that's playing volleyball, and I told her I'd be there.
Oh, so you better hit the road.
I will.
thank you.
Thank
Sorry
you
I was
guys
late
for-
again.
That's okay, anytime you want to come in.
anytime,
come.
anytime.
It's just
You
me.
Yeah.
don't have to call us.
You
or
can just
anything.
pop in anytime you want.
Yes.
All right.
All right,
Yeah.
thank you. I'm gonna get on head out here too.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now
Okay,
we will
Nicole,
talk to
now
the
what we
very and
got?
always
me.
interesting Nicole.
Just me with all of my stuff. Okay, so I am here representing Sweet Things. Jean asked me a few weeks ago if I would come on here, and I thought, oh gosh, what am I even going to talk about? But it's actually a really convenient time because October 1st is our 5-year anniversary. I have no idea where the time went, but my mother and I have owned this store now for 5 years. And instead of celebrating like most stores do with some big sale or whatever that just lasts one day, we are actually going to do something that kind of benefits the community for a longer period of time instead of just that one-day sale. So as a lot of people know, we started selling books for kids and things in our store last
Put 'em up
fall.
on the embracement, and then he'll
Yeah.
put the camera
This is one of my
right on.
favorite ones right here.
See?
Nothing Rhymes with Orange. And then we also have lots of fun little finger puppet books.
Oh, cool.
This is one for Halloween. Little spider. We've got little bat. We've got little dinosaur. We've got all kinds of fun little finger puppet books. They're board books, so they're nice and sturdy for kids. You know, you can throw it around and it'll be okay. And then we've also got some fun little seasonal books right now for Halloween. We'll have seasonal books for Christmas too. A lot of our books, though, we only have in like 1s or 2s, so we don't have a large quantity of them. I post them online, talk about them online all the time. So if you ever see something online that you think looks really cool, is he not?
Yeah, now
Come
he
on,
can-
Charles.
He can move the camera. I just want him to see the book like this.
But if you ever see one of our books online or hear me talk about it in our live videos or something, it's best to get down there because, like I said, we don't always have several of that
Right.
one type of book, so it could be gone pretty quick. We also have fun sound books too, so this one is called Old Farts. You go through and it has a little backstory about every different fart sound, and these are all old fart sounds. We also have one that's called Farts Around the World, so just covers everything. It's fun for everyone. Anyway, back to our anniversary thing. So to kind of commemorate our 5 years and to basically say thank you to the community, my mother and I will be installing
a little free library outside of our store. So in that library, you are going to be able to find gently used children's books. That's how it's going to start out. Basically, a little free library works on the rule of leave one, take one. So right now, it's going to be filled with gently used children's books. But I can't guarantee that I, know what everyone's going to leave for us. Hopefully more children's books, but we thought it made a lot of sense to have something like that outside the candy store, because I know not everyone can afford brand new books. That's crazy to think that everyone can afford a brand new book all the time. And with the library being out at the community center, it's not always the easiest thing for kids living downtown to get to. So we're hoping that this will be a means of, providing that book service, basically.
Okay, can I ask you, if
You
somebody
can ask me
wants to
whatever you want.
donate some used books, like if they have some children,
Uh-huh.
that are out of age and they've got these books laying around, if they want to donate them to you, will you accept
So right now, we're gonna say hold off on that because we have quite a few and our book bins are gonna be full. But if you have books like that, then by all means, like if you walk by the candy store and you see that, it's lacking a little bit, bring some of your books, stick them in there. That's totally okay. But whenever we install it on October 1st, it'll be pretty full of books. Yeah. So we shouldn't need any for, hopefully
Is this
a
going to
week,
be
2
one of
weeks.
those little outdoor things with the door
Yeah,
on it?
so it's actually going to be, I don't know if you've ever seen like newspaper stand things for free newspapers. So my boyfriend works for the Daily Journal and he was able to get me some of their older newspaper bins. So we've taken 2 of those and we've painted them. I say we, but my mother painted them. So they're going to be white, so it's going to kind of match the outside of our store. They'll be white and they'll have lollipops on the side of them. So it'll match, it'll look cute. But basically, you can leave a book, take a book. You can sit outside on our bench, at our table, whatever, read the book, put it back in, go on about your way, I don't care. But we are installing this on October 1st, that's our 5-year anniversary date, and we're dedicating it to Thelma Maynard and her sister, the original founders of the store. And when they had the store, it was called Lay Sweets. So our little free library is going to be the Lay Sweets Little Free Library. So we're gonna install that in honor of Thelma, who actually passed away earlier this year. So she always loved books. I didn't get to meet her sister because her sister passed away several years ago, but Thelma loved reading, so it made sense to us. So
love that.
yeah,
What a cute idea.
yeah. So we're pretty excited about it. Hopefully, no one vandalizes it. Hope that doesn't happen.
We've been
But
Hopefully not.
right now,
Pretty fortunate with our food pantry, so.
yeah, that's true. So hopefully, this
Yeah.
one will survive too.
Oh, it will.
But yeah, we've
Yeah,
got all kinds of stuff down at Sweet Things. We've got all kinds of books. We've got tons of toys now. So if you need to start doing your Christmas shopping, or if you've got birthdays for kids, we've got all kinds of things. We're jam-packed full of candy too.
I
So
was going to say, there's lots of real good
lots of
candy.
candy. Yeah, lots of fall candy. We just got some more Halloween candy in today. So we've got gummy eyeballs and gummy missing body parts. So if you're into all that fun Halloween stuff, we've got all kinds of things. So come check it out. Do you want me to also talk about the Cookie Crumb Trail that's coming up? Okay. So I also volunteer for downtown, and we have the Cookie Crumb Trail coming up. It's, I think, our 6th year, and that will be November 10th. It'll run from 10 a.m. until 4 p.m. Tickets go on sale next Monday, October 1st. They will be available for purchase online and at my store if you want to pay for them in person. And then if we have any left, we will be set up at Country Mart selling them on November 3rd. But there are only going to be 275 tickets available. So they go on sale on the 1st, and they are $15 in advance. And then they'll be $20 the day of the event if there's any left. And with that ticket purchase, you will get a bag to go around and collect all of your cookies in. You get a recipe book that will have all of the recipes of the cookies that you'll be collecting. And then it also has the map so that you can figure out which stores are participating and find out where you need to go to get your cookies. And then the proceeds from those ticket sales we then take and we divide it up and we give it back to local families in need for the holiday season. So we're pretty hopeful that we'll have a good turnout. We've got a little over 20 businesses that have already confirmed that they're going to participate this year.
That's great.
So yeah, it's a lot of cookies. It's a good day. It's also the opening weekend of deer season. So if you need to get out of the house because your husband's hunting or you just don't want to be around that, come on downtown and get some cookies.
What are the hours now for that cookie?
The Cookie Crumb only runs from 10 a.m. until 4 p.m. You'll have plenty of time to go around and get your cookies. It usually doesn't take too long, but we always encourage people to spend a little time in stores and shop and, you know, do all that stuff. So we've got that coming up.
Where do you start at?
It doesn't really matter where you start. Where you go to pick up your bag is going to be at the Welcome Center. So once you buy your ticket, you'll get a 4-digit alphanumeric code on your receipt for your ticket purchase, and that is what you take to the Welcome Center, and you'll turn that in at our little table that we'll have set up down there, and that's where you'll get your bag and your recipe book and your map, and then you can kind of go whichever direction you want. The stores will be numbered. They'll just be numbered little spots on a map, but you can go whichever way you want. It doesn't really matter. So
Run your numbers anywhere you want.
yeah, you can go forwards, you can go backwards. We don't care. So yeah,
And that's on
that is November 10th.
November 10th.
Yep. And tickets go on sale October 1st. So we've had a lot of people asking us, when are these going to go on sale? When are these going to go on sale? Soon.
That's
Go on
usually a
sale
nice
soon.
sellout too, isn't it?
Well, the chocolate walk always sells out. The Cookie Crumb, the last couple of years, we haven't sold all of our tickets, but we're hopeful this year that we will. We've got some new people on our board now, and so I'm hopeful that with everyone pushing everything online, that we can, you know, drum up enough attention and stuff. It just always falls at such a busy time during the holiday season that sometimes it gets pushed to the back burner.
Yeah,
So
that's what happens.
it's hard to promote everything for your store and this and that, and so we're trying to start early and get all the attention we can.
Will you have tickets at the store?
Yes, yes. It's not an actual paper ticket, but you can come to my store, you can come to Sweet Things, and you can buy them in person, yes. Otherwise, you'll buy them online, and there will be a link through our Facebook event where you can just click and go directly to the online place to buy them. So, yeah, pretty excited for it. So, you guys gonna come?
A lot of information.
I always want in with chocolates.
You should come to the Cookie Crumb. It'll be a good time. And if you don't want to come to that, then you can come downtown 2 weeks later for Small Business Saturday, which is the Saturday after Thanksgiving. So if you don't want to get out and do the Black Friday sales and stuff, you can come downtown and you can shop small at all the local businesses.
Yes.
Get nice Christmas gifts.
Yeah, lots of really nice stuff.
Yeah. There's
Yeah.
a lot of pretty
When is
things
this
in
going to
town.
start? October
The Cookie Crumb? The Cookie Crumb is November 10th, but
Oh,
tickets go on sale October 1st.
Okay.
So we give people plenty of time to be able to buy their tickets. So, yeah,
After payday.
yeah.
I could try to stay out of that place because I get in there and I get, my sweet tooth acts
Well,
up.
I won't sell anything else to you but that ticket. You can just come in and buy your ticket, and then I'll just slap
I
anything
can't
else
go
out
out
of
of
your
that
hand.
store without getting
Oh,
sorry.
You can come buy a book. You could buy this old farts book.
I know that's that's the best place to buy licorice, I know.
We do have licorice, yes.
Oh my
God.
Yep. Black and
you
red.
should not, with high blood pressure and that blood thinner, should not eat licorice.
I know, there are a lot of things I shouldn't have. But boy, it's just hard to resist a bite or two.
Yeah.
I gotta go and get a little bit.
That, you
You
can
got
have
that
chocolate
now.
covered raisins.
Oh,
You just,
And I
that
like
right
the
now.
turtles.
Turtles, yep.
oh my
Got
God.
lots of
going.
those.
buy me a little bag of them chocolate covered raisins and have to go. I should have gone back an hour later and got some.
I just like the solid chocolate ones with the little white things on.
The nonpareils? Those are
I
delicious.
just love them.
Mhm.
I just
Yep.
love the chocolate, period.
Yeah.
Yeah, anything chocolate.
We've got all
I
kinds.
love this Nothing Rhymes with Orange. And
Yeah,
I've been
it's a
sitting here
really
trying
cute
to
book.
Trying to think of something that rhymes.
I know, yeah. There's nothing. unless you just make up a word.
There isn't anything in there I don't like.
Amen.
It's a great store, but
Yeah.
we're
It
excited. You know, we've
It
been there for 5 years now, so.
I'm
It's
real
nice
happy
to know
about
that you
you.
have
That's
a
great,
person
that's
there.
a long time.
We have so much stuff. We have all kinds of books. It's really exciting. I feel like I'm finally using my teaching degree, you know,
Yeah.
since I'm just selling candy to kids and adults all day. I'm like, well, now I'm selling books, so I'm helping educate in, you know, the smallest way that I
I think
can.
that's right in there, really. You have a great deal of what you might consider educational toys in there.
We do, yeah.
Yes,
We've got
you
all
do.
kinds of early childhood developmental toys and things. So, yeah, if you need to do Christmas shopping, just
That's right.
come on down. We got all kinds of things. So,
Yeah.
that's
That's a
it.
good time to do
all
the
I got.
Christmas shopping.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, then, right now, the Art Guild has their plein air painting going on.
Yeah.
And there's a reception on Saturday from 6 to 9. And then again on Sunday, you're welcome to come down there from, I think it's 9 to 2 or something like that.
Where is it?
It's at the Creo House on Main Street, or St. Mary's
St.
Road, I
Mary's, yeah.
guess, is where
And
it
the
was.
art walk is this Friday.
Yes, and the art walk is coming up this Friday, so you can go visit all the art places. There's a, let's see, Jean has news. as
Jean
her
Rissover,
eclectic-
yep.
Yep, and Juanita Wyman is going to be at the Judy's Galleria, and a Warren is going to be at the winery, a new member of the Art Guild. He's displaying there. And let's see what else.
I heard there might be something at the Hayloft Gallery.
Yes, Derek Cole, thank you. Derek Gallagher's going to be there.
Yeah.
He's a very good painter, yep.
So all kinds of things.
Yeah. And the hayloft hasn't been used for quite a while.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
had
I
a
did.
gallery set up there in July for their
Yeah,
10th
yeah,
anniversary.
Right,
Um,
the 10th anniversary, yep.
yeah, but other than that, I
Of
don't
the
know
art
that
walk,
they've.
yeah.
I don't know that they've had much.
Hayloft.
That was
there.
quite a party,
Is
yeah.
that on the corner of 4th and?
No,
Market?
it's above Simple to Sassy.
The
Yeah,
dress shop
the corner of
upstairs there.
4th and
No,
Market.
No,
Third
third and Merchant.
Third and Merchant, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's 4th and that's 3rd. Going in the wrong, well, see,
So-
I told you I'd go in the wrong
Yeah,
direction.
so everybody should come to the art walk and be sure to come down to the reception on Saturday evening.
Yeah.
There's people from all over that come and paint. They're Kansas City and, I mean, just a lot of people from a lot of different places, not just local artists. So there's really great work there because we're drawing a lot of professional painters.
Yeah, and they can win some decent prizes, right? For the
Yes,
plein
the
air?
ones that paint, right.
Yeah.
I think there's, I don't remember how much we're given, but, yeah.
Cash money.
Yep, cash money, whoever paints.
That's right.
So if you're an artist and you want to paint, you can go sign up, $30 if you're an Art Guild meter. If you're an Art Guild member, and if you are not an Art Guild member, it's 40. And you can paint and turn your work in. There's 3 purchase awards for $250, and those are designated places to paint. And that's because the people that are sponsoring it want a certain subject matter. So you can paint those. Thursday there's one of creek in the river or water, and then
I saw someone set up down by the Gabourey
Yeah.
Creek.
and then
today.
on Friday is let me think what's on Friday. I should have brought my paper along. Anyway, Friday there's another one, and then of course Saturday there's from 12 to 4. It's not in the competition, but it's so you have something to do, the artists that come to town before the reception. So, and then that's a separate paid. I mean, that's a pay too. So, yep.
Good
Now I
chance
think
to win
that
some
is the
money.
Emerald House, and one of the ancestors is that's making that purchase award.
Oh, cool.
And it is cool. So the 4th Friday is this coming Friday, 6 to 9, downtown. And there's other stores open too besides just galleries. And there's also restaurants, the Audubon, Ciro's. I don't know if Janice is going to be open or not.
Probably not.
No,
She's
she
usually
does
not.
occasionally.
Yeah, the Bean Nick will probably
Beatnik
be
will
open.
probably be
Mhm.
open.
Yep. And then
And-
Audubon's has their German Fest stuff going on Saturday
Oh,
too.
do they? Oh,
Mhm.
okay, that's another one.
Yeah,
So,
their German Fest, Oktoberfest stuff.
oh, really? Okay,
yeah,
so who's
Sandra-
gonna be there?
Well, Sandra sent out a flyer. Actually, let me pull it up and I'll read some of the
Oh,
stuff
okay,
that's on
because
it.
I didn't know about that. I thought she was gonna come tonight and talk about
Yeah, I
it.
don't know
Well,
if she
I
is.
had her
Yeah.
listed, but she didn't show up. I bet she just plumb forgot us.
How dare she?
She might have been busy. Busy.
Who? Sandra?
So are they to have a special food and,
Okay, so Oktoberfest, they will have brats and beer, obviously. It's the first annual Oktoberfest. They're having bed races from 8 a.m. until noon. So,
bed races?
Yeah.
They're going to have a big tent set up in the parking lot of Audubon's on Main Street, and you can watch as teams of 5 contestants push, roll, or drag themed beds down the street.
Yeah.
Beer tent will offer excellent viewing and equal opportunity heckling. So they're having bed races. I've never seen bed
I've
races.
never seen a
I've
bed
only
race.
But I've
seen them
heard
on-
that it's like a hospital bed that people decorate and then you just
Yeah.
push it down the road.
Oh,
Usually
my
got
word.
wheels.
There has to be one person on the bed and then 4 people pushing the bed.
And that is gonna
And
be.
it has to have wheels.
That's
gonna be-
Saturday?
That's going to be on Saturday from 8 a.m. until noon down on Main Street across
my
from
word.
Audubon's.
What Saturday is that gonna be?
This Saturday.
Saturday.
Yeah, this Saturday. There's a lot going on this weekend.
Oh.
And then they will have live music. The German band, St. John's German Band, is going to be playing on Main Street. Says will entertain along Main Street, Merchant, and the courthouse area from noon until 2. And then from 2 to 4, they're going to have another band play in the Rotary Gazebo in the Audubon's parking lot.
Okay.
And then, let's see here, as far as food, it looks like the Old Brick and the Anvil will have liver dumplings and gravy on their menu. They're gonna do beer, brats, and more at the parking lot of Audubon's. Ciro's has turkey Reubens. The Old Brick will also have bratwurst and sauerkraut. The Bean Nick, Shannon's going to make an apple strudel. And then there's going to be a food truck called the German Cook. He was actually here in town for Scottish Days back in April.
Oh, okay.
But he will be at Main Street Park selling brats and french fries. And then
So Saturday's gonna be a busy day all day.
sounds like it sounds like they're doing some stuff. The Visit St. John Facebook, if you post a picture with your food, beer, or your German flair, if you post a picture of that on the Visit St. John Facebook page, you will be eligible to win $50 in shopping tokens. So probably the fleur-de-lis bucks that the Welcome Center has. And you have to post that between 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. on Saturday. So
And that's anything you're
take
doing?
your selfie and post it on Visit St. John's Facebook page and you
And
might
that's
win
doing
$50.
anything at any of the restaurants or
Yeah,
anything
just,
downtown?
they just want selfies of people downtown, pretty much. So,
Well, that is so cool. I wish we would have, how long's that poster been out?
2 days.
Okay, that's a good reason why we haven't heard about
I
it.
got it yesterday, so.
Okay.
And then I do know that Audubon's is having a German Fest beer and food pairing. It was limited to 26 people, and that's going to be Saturday from 6 p.m. until, I don't know when, but it's something that you have to like pre-register, sign up for. So
So
yeah,
that'll be in competition with our,
if you're playing
with
air
our
reception.
reception,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, go shake your angry fist at them. Say,
Right.
how dare you?
how dare you do that? You should have came down there and
I
had your
know.
dinner from 9
But it's
to
only
midnight.
26 people, so they can't,
Yeah.
they can't draw a lot of people away
26
from
people,
you.
so that's 13 couples or 26 couples?
I think just 26 people. That's
Oh,
what the
okay.
flyer that I saw said.
Gosh.
Yeah, so a small, intimate group of people.
Yeah.
So,
Well, thank you for doing that. We
Yeah.
didn't know nothing about it.
yeah,
I
all
thought,
kinds
well,
of
Sandra,
information.
I wonder if that's why she was going to come tonight,
Probably,
because it was talking about tourism.
yeah.
I love that,
probably.
Nothing
Okay.
Rhymes with Orange, I love that book.
I know, yeah.
Very attractive.
It is, yeah, it's got some great artwork in it too. Adam Rex is the author of it, but it's
Oh my gosh.
not, it's not a common book that you see. Just all kinds of faces drawn on fruits.
Does nothing really rhyme with orange?
No, not really. I think at the end,
Orange.
it think the only thing, yeah, s'morge. That's the only thing they came up with was s'morge.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so just a made-up.
I never thought of that before then.
I
think
know,
it would
right?
rhyme with orange.
Yeah. It's just one of those
Pretty
words
clever,
that you're
yeah.
like, oh,
Very clever.
banana, you know, you can make up all kinds of silly words to rhyme
Right.
with banana, I guess, but orange, not really. So that's all I got.
Orange, schmorge.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
That's it.
So, repeat the times for the, that you just read off of the poster.
Oh,
The
gosh.
bad thing and all that
Is that
stuff.
on her
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. Okay, so from 8 a.m. until noon on Saturday, this Saturday, the 29th, they will have bed races on Main Street. And then from noon until 2, the St. Genevieve German Band will be playing around downtown. And then from 2 until 4, another band will be playing at the Rotary Gazebo in the Audubon's parking lot. And then, other than that, it kind of just looks like everything will be going on kind of all day. So
Okay.
come
Full
downtown.
day.
all
Come downtown
weekend.
on
Just
Saturday.
camp out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so plein air, Friday night, Saturday.
Everything.
Go walk around and,
Everything.
yeah, everything's going on Saturday. And you can walk around and watch the painters paint.
And watch the beds fly down
But,
Main
yeah,
Street.
watch the beds fly down Main, that's funny, fly down Main Street.
I've seen it on television, but I've never seen
And
it in person.
then our reception for the Art Guild is Saturday evening, 6 to 9. Everybody is welcome to come. And you don't have to feel like you have to buy anything to come. We just like people to come because it's a neat get-together and it's community interaction. And then on Sunday, the same thing. After you go to Mass or church or whatever, come on down and visit us again.
Yeah.
And then there'll be awards given both days, Saturday and Sunday, so. You get to watch people receive awards and get some money and all that cool stuff, so.
Do they have an amateur
Yes.
part of the plein air?
They have, not really for any out of the Art Guild, but for the
Oh,
Art
okay.
Guild, if you've never painted before never won a prize
Oh, okay.
in plein air, you can enter,
Hmm.
or you can just enter Betty Garrity Award, and that's strictly for the Art Guild members, yeah. And there's no designated. A lot of the paintings are designated, and a lot of them are just paint what you like.
Oh.
And then their judge, we're going to have a guy from St. Louis, he's Cornell is his last name, I can't remember what his first name is, but he's noted internationally, so he's only going to have one judge this year instead of 2 or 3 like we usually have.
Oh, wow.
But he's an international artist, so he's very well known. And he's a very good artist, too.
Very
So,
cool.
lots of stuff to do in St. John.
full
You guys
weekend.
come on and listen to what's new. We tell you every other week what's going on.
Try to
And
keep up with it.
read the community calendar in the newspaper because it has everything that's going on listed. Menace Show is the end of the month too, I think the 30th.
I saw that on the paper, but
Yeah.
I don't remember. Their hee-haw show.
Yeah,
29th
Hee-Haw
and
Show.
30th, there's 2
Yeah.
shows.
It is,
Saturday and Sunday.
yeah, Saturday
This
and
weekend
Sunday.
too? That's this weekend?
No,
29th?
just the 29th and 30th, I think.
But still, another thing.
29th.
Oh, it
going on
is
this
this
yeah,
weekend.
yeah.
Yeah, it is this weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
So there's
just all
another
kinds of
thing.
things going
And
on.
that's really a good show to watch too. Yeah. So if you're
Oh,
not doing
yeah.
anything Sunday
They're
night, go out to
great.
Minot. Come to the Art Guild's reception on Saturday night.
What's the easiest way
Sunday
to
night,
get to
Minot. Friday night, Art Guild.
What's the easiest way to get to
You
Minot?
could just do
Cross
the whole thing.
55 and just
Go out
follow
there.
that little road
Ozora?
right on out.
Go out to Ozora.
Ozora.
Yeah.
It's
Through
out
there.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah. I don't drive. I get lost. I just remember going
They've
out and
increased their theater, their space where they have it. They have a
Uh-huh.
lot of nice,
Is it at a church where they have that? or-
No.
it's in the
no.
church grounds.
It's on the ground.
Right by the
across
creek.
the street, across the road
It's a
from it.
big pavilion, but it's not closed in unless they've closed it
Yes,
since we went.
they close it, they have folding doors that drop down. I've been there for their
Oh.
Christmas shows and everything. And they have heaters.
Well, that must be new because that wasn't there when I was out there the last
Well, let's
time.
see, I haven't been out there in
yeah.
about 4 years, 3, 4 years, and they got them.
Well, it must have been a long time ago when I was there.
I was gonna say it was a long, long time ago when I was there.
Yeah, I've just, it's just been a few years ago last time I went.
Yeah, it's a good comedy. They have,
Oh, yeah, just old corn-fed comedy. Just old
yeah, it's
corn-fed.
funny, yep.
Not sure. I know
So,
what
we got
corn-fed
lots and
comedy
lots of
is.
things happening in St. John. So, come take part, and go to Nicole and candy shop,
Come
sweet
see me.
things on Merchants, nope.
Market.
On Market Street,
Right down the road,
yep.
right down from the police station.
And, yeah, right down the road from the police station,
Yep.
right on. And you can buy Nothing Rhymes with
comment.
Orange. And you can try to figure out a rhyme word for orange.
Yeah.
See if you can do it.
Anything other than schmorange.
Yeah, no,
It's already
orange is
taken.
already taken, yeah.
Yep.
And then those little finger puppet books are cool.
Aren't those so cute?
Yeah, I've never seen those
Those
before.
are
They've
cute.
probably been out for
Yeah.
a long time.
We have them for all different seasons and stuff too. At
Oh, do you
Christmas we'll
really?
have a little
Okay.
reindeer and a little snowman. And,
Oh, okay.
But for Halloween we've got little spider and little bat, and we had a little black cat one too. So
Oh,
all
okay.
kinds of cute ones. Yeah,
Yeah.
and they're
Very
only $6.99.
Oh, those are cute.
Cute little gift.
And those hardboard
Board books.
books
Yep.
are good.
We got all
yeah.
kinds of board books. We have all kinds of stuff.
So, anyway, there's always something to do in good old St. John.
There is.
So,
that's
head on
what's-
downtown this weekend and enjoy yourself.
That's what's new.
So,
Plenty to eat and drink and be merry.
right. Okay, so we, I think, are finished for this show.
Sounds good.
So good night, everyone. Thanks
Good
for
night.
joining us. Bye.
Welcome to